Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So in today's video we have got player movements Forsberg card, and he looks pretty good to be honest. And in terms of his height, he's 5'10". He has got a medium to medium work rate, which is decent for a cam. His preferred foot is right. He has got a 4-star weak foot and a 4-star skill move. And in terms of his in-game attribute, 83 acceleration, 83 sprint speed, which is decent, but I can tell you guys that his pace feels very slow in game. He has got 89 positioning, 85 finishing, 85 shot power, 86 long shots, 78 volleys and 90 penalties. He did indeed miss a sitter in the gameplay that is coming up, you will see. So his stats doesn't really reflect that well in game. In terms of passing, he has got 87 vision, 89 crossing, 81 free kick accuracy, 91 short passes, 80 long passes and 86 curve. I can definitely say that his passing is good and his stats reflect that also in game. And in terms of dribbling, he has got 85 agility, 89 balance, 87 reaction, 90 ball control, 87 dribbling and 82 composure. He does sometimes feel slow, like sometimes he feels slow, not every single time, but his dribbling is pretty decent. His defending stats doesn't really matter. He has got 86 heading accuracy, which is good, but 61 jumping, which is really bad. He has got 81 stamina, which is decent, but 68 strength and 70 aggression. This does really come in clutch when you're dribbling with the ball. As I said earlier, he gives the ball away cheaply when you are dribbling with this card, and it also happened with me a lot. So in terms of trait, he has got an outside foot shot, flare and injury prone trait. He has also got a technical dribbler trait, which is CPU based, and it doesn't really matter. With the help of the outside foot shot rate, you can shoot with the outside of his right foot, and outside foot shots are really overpowered in FIFA 21. And he has got an injury prone trait. He got injured in the first match that I played with this card. So now let's move on to the gameplay. So in the gameplay, you will see him dribble the ball, and this time he gave up the ball cheaply. This was what I was talking previously, that he gave up the ball cheaply. Again, in this clip, you will see that his pace doesn't really reflect that well in game. He again gave the ball away, like he wasn't able to reach to the ball. And see this, I gave him the instructions to, like, still he was coming very deep. As you can see in this clip, he was near the 18-yard box, and he dribbled pretty well there, as you can see, and also passed the ball pretty well. He again got the ball, and this time he reached it, but again he gave the ball. He took a very heavy touch there. Again he gets the ball. He does the Frankie de Jong turn. He passes the ball to Milik. Then Milik gives the ball away, but you can see his 4-star skill move came in clutch there. Again, somehow he wins the ball back. He almost gave it. He does a fake shot and a pretty good pass to Berlin, and Berlin to Pepe. Then Pepe cut inside and he gives it to Milik, and Milik with a very bad shot. Again, it was good dribbling from him. Again, he gets the ball. Again, he does a fake shot and the direction nutmeg. Again, a fake shot, and this time he gets tackled. Again, the strength and aggression stat came in clutch there. Again, he this time wins the header. His heading accuracy stats came in clutch there, but he gave the ball away there. But we still managed to get ball back and give it to him back, but he still gave the ball away and got tackled. Again, Milik on the ball. He finds him and he shoots, and as I said earlier, his shooting stats doesn't really apply that well in game. As you can see that particular clip, and in the replay you can see that it was way off the goal. So basically that is it for the gameplay. This was the last clip, so now let's move on to the end screen. So he's worth around 105k on PS4 and 120k on Xbox, which I think is very overpriced. He doesn't really deserve that much coins. And in terms of games I played one game with this card, and he got 0 goals or 0 assists, which is definitely not good for a cam. And in terms of his key pro, his dribbling is his key pro, and in terms of his key cons, his physicality stats. They are completely ridiculous. Like his physicality stats make him a very bad card for me. And the formation that I use, I don't really have a cam, so I have to play him as a central midfielder. So in terms of the best cam style for this card, I think it would be Hunter. Then it will give him plus 10 in his pace, plus 10 in his acceleration, and plus 10 in his sprint speed, which is needed. As you saw in the gameplay, his pace will become 93. He will also get plus 7 in his shooting, which is really needed for this card. You also saw that he missed a sitter in the gameplay. He will get plus 5 in his positioning, plus 10 in his finishing, plus 5 in his shot power, which is really needed, plus 15 in volleys, which is meta this year, and he had pretty awful volleys. He will also get plus 5 in his penalties. He won't really get upgrade in his physicality stats, but so if you play him as a striker, he will be 86 rated player. As a center forward, 87 rated. As a left winger and a right winger, 87 rated. And also the left forward and right forward, an 87 rated player. But if you play where I played it, then he will be a 83 rated player, which will affect his stats. He will be a 87 rated player if you play him as a right midfielder or a left midfielder. So if we compare this card with his base card, then he has got plus 13 in his pace, plus 14 in his shooting, plus 7 in his passing, plus 7 in his dribbling, and plus 13 in his defending. He has also got plus 10 in his physicality stat. He has got plus 13 in stamina, plus 9 in strength, plus 9 in aggression, plus 5 in jumping, plus 7 in agility, plus 7 in balance, plus 7 in reaction, plus 7 in ball control, plus 7 in dribbling, and plus 7 in composure. So in terms of upgrade in his pace, he has got plus 13 in his acceleration and plus 13 in his sprint speed, which is really good to see. And in terms of shooting, he has got plus 14 in his finishing, plus 15 in his positioning, plus 14 in his shot power, plus 14 in his long shot, plus 13 in his volleys, and plus 19 in his penalties. He has also got plus 7 in his passing. He has got plus 7 in his vision, plus 7 in his crossing, plus 6 in his free kick accuracy, plus 7 in his short passes, plus 6 in his long passes, and plus 7 in curve. So I think that you guys should definitely not do this SBC, because I don't think he's worth 100k coins. And basically that is it for this review, and I will see you guys in the next one.